This is Stamford Bridge at the end of another beautiful blue sky day in London town. It's Chelsea Spurs with all that conveys, the noise, the mutual disdain, the uncompromising partisanship. Form and history weighs heavily in Chelsea's favour. Spurs almost never win here at the Bridge. Chelsea have won the last 5 in a row on this, their own turf. Vicario reacted to it sharply. Cucurella. Palmer, Fernandez! With poise and certainty, a blue breakthrough at the Bridge.
The Robbies mentioned it at half-time about the midfield runners.
Neto. Beyond Cucurella for Sancho! That is some save from Vicario.
And I don't think...
Fernandez plays it in. Bergvall away. Caicedo has hit that crisp. A truly juicy connection from Moises Caicedo. And Chelsea are 2 to the good.
Well, there you go.
He's offside. Well, the lines suggest offside. The goal's going to be disallowed. This is going to cause huge disappointment. Here's Son of Korea. Lanky. In goes Sarr. And he's won it cleanly. And he gave it a thump and scored a fabulous goal. Pat Matassar has given that a lot. Finally it ends. Chelsea have beaten Spurs because Chelsea do beat Spurs year in, year out. Chelsea hit the top 4. Spurs are left behind in no man's land with only Europe, in truth, to entertain them and him between now and the season's end. So the lights flash, the beautiful green image inside the urban landscape of Stamford Bridge in southwest London. Chelsea, though, retain realistic targets. They like to consider themselves the pride of London. The game is a Chelsea corner, midway through the first half. Tosin got up, and wriggling in was Nkunku. And Chelsea have their lead in front of the shed. Giving it away to Cucurella. Nkunku's on his way. And he slips in. Pedro Neto! That's a thumping finish. Sparkling Chelsea goal. And he's clear. Neto flicked it in. From Levi Colwill. He attacked it like he meant it. And Chelsea's Southampton-born defender has just given Saints that sinking feeling again. And George. Tyrick George and Cucurella hammers it home. If there was doubt, there is doubt no more. Chelsea have 4.
Doesn't smash his ball across goal. Nice cutback.
Chelsea with extreme comfort. Enzo Maresca needed a night like this, and Southampton served him up one.
2 of the biggest spenders in the summer transfer window meet this afternoon close to the expensive stores on the King's Road. Chelsea shot lavishly again, but opponents Brighton weren't far behind. Played across, and Caicedo, danger of overplaying there, Chelsea. And Sanchez has come and he's gone in. The goalkeeper didn't make it. Gugino Ruta doesn't know a lot about the back pass. It's not a good one. Jackson's away for Chelsea, and Jackson squares it. And this will be Sancho again. Fernandez, Sancho goes down, they want a penalty, and they've got it. It's a perfect 10. And you wait. It is Palmer! Confirmation there of a yellow card for Henchwood, and an opportunity for Brighton. It's 3-2. Believers scored. This is unreal, this game now. Keeper, Verbruggen. Sancho. It's Palmer again. Both got 4 now, and it's not even half time. This is one of the great Premier League halves from an individual. Well, he sinks to the floor. He's made Premier League history this afternoon. 4 goals for Cole Palmer for Chelsea, all in the first half.
Kelly, thank you. Well, the worst of the weekend storm has passed, but this place is growling. Spurs-Chelsea has a mood of its own. They just don't get on, besides which Tottenham need this. 1 win in 6. There are rumblings here, and Chelsea really want it. Week on week, their top-end challenge feels ever more real. And Johnson's hurriedly onto it. Solanke's through the middle. Son's there too. Johnson, Solanke! It's a Tottenham Hotspur flyer! And Cucurella hangs his head. Flipped again. Kulusevski's onto it. Dejan Kulusevski! Has squeezed it in! Spurs are 2 to the good in next to no time.
Cucurella's coming to the bench. Don't blame anyone else, it's your own fault, son.
Sancho. Sancho, oh, terrific goal. That is a piercing hit. This is a gripping game.
Well, I said the thing that could keep Chelsea going is the fact that Tottenham give you a chance.
Sancho fiddled through for Caicedo. Bissouma's challenge, penalty kick. Right on the hour. Cole Palmer is the man. And Chelsea are right back where they started.
Yeah, never mind penalties, even when he got...
Cole Palmer, lovely change of direction. Enzo Fernandez! 2-0 down, 3-2 up! Chelsea are tormenting Tottenham again. Cole Palmer. Oh! Ice cold. And Chelsea are right in the thick of the title debate. Maddison round the back. James Maddison, Son! 3-4. And a minute to play.
Yeah, it was brilliant. I'm not sapping James Maddison.
The end. See what it means. Fabulous football match, and Chelsea are living their best lives. Chelsea are central to the big issues, right at the very top. Chelsea once more have tormented Tottenham. Cole Palmer was a delight, and they are established now as a principal challenger to the leaders, Liverpool.
With opening matchday defeats up to the top 2 from last season. So how much can we read into that, Lee Hendrick?
Yeah, I mean,
first Chelsea corner, sent in by Palmer. It's a decent delivery to the back post. And what a start for Chelsea! What a start for Jackson! 2-0 up. 3-2 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 the opening 2 minutes. And the Blues straight out of the blocks. Good work from Bellegarde to win that back for Wolves. Aït-Nouri, oh, lovely feet. Aït-Nouri pouring it through. Lovely goal for Wolves. Lamela for Wolves. And Cunha, who scored a hat-trick at Stamford. As that ball's sent long towards Jackson. And Wolves might be caught out here. Palmer! It's class! Chelsea taking advantage on the break, and Cole Palmer perfect again.
Oh my word, have I just seen?
Nori clips it in. Larson with his first Wolves goal. A chaotic first half. Here's Palmer, Madueke, Chelsea looking for another early goal in this half, and they've got it. Madueke, public enemy #1 in Wolverhampton, but the hero. And here's Palmer, Madueke to his right, and Palmer slips him in. Madueke again. He's been brilliant for Chelsea today. Noni Madueke. Here come Chelsea again. Palmer, will it be a hat-trick of assists? Will it be a hat-trick for Madueke? It will be. The wonder of Madueke. Wolves' worst enemy in more ways than one. Palmer. Palmer finds Neto. And Neto, he pulls it back. Felix! Back at Chelsea. Back on a score sheet for Chelsea. 6 for Chelsea. Quite the away day.
David, good afternoon, thank you. The place is crackling, it is properly worked up. It's as a derby should be, nothing between them. Fierce, high-end ambition, each at the other's expense. Eyes on the top 4, perhaps even more. Once again, as of years gone by, Chelsea-Arsenal is a derby of substance. From Odegaard, lifted up here towards Martinelli! London's pride.
Well, he's been the danger man. My voice is gone.
Enzo Fernandez and Pedro Neto. Oh, that's a smashing goal. Zest and fizz. It's 1 inch of the bridge. For whom a first Premier League goal in Chelsea colours, and it is a memorable Premier League goal. That was the game, and that is the game. And Mikel Arteta is rolling in the dirt, asking himself how that moment escaped him and Arsenal. Chelsea and Arsenal snag each other up in a mutually maddening draw.
8.5 miles separates the London Stadium from Stamford Bridge, two clubs that mirror the areas they represent. The artistes of West London, the artisans from the east.
Kudus, who's very dangerous.
Here's Jackson for Chelsea. West Ham struggling to get back a bit here, and Jackson has gone all the way through. Barely 3 minutes played. West Ham lackadaisical in their defensive duty, and Nicholas Jackson has made them pay.
It's a good career to play there, it allows Enzo to make those runs.
Here's Jackson, and he's been sprung well, and he's finished beautifully too.
What a goal.
And he's turning his 50th Chelsea appearance into a party.
That is a brilliant finish. That really is top-class stuff.
Advantage being played, and Jackson has played in Cole Palmer, and it is 3 for Chelsea.
What a great goal. Brilliant finish, wonderful run from Cole Palmer.
All of a sudden, Chelsea's start to the season is looking quite useful.
Kelly, thank you. So, it's Rude until it's Ruben. And Old Trafford raucously approves. This time last week, he had no idea. This time next week, his job will be done. It is his privilege to live for the moment. Ruben Amorim soon to come in. The truth is that this soap opera never ends. The characters come and go, the storylines churn eternally. The match. Casemiro and Højlund! Penalty! Sanchez protests. A game that thirsts for a moment, for ignition. Stretford end, Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes ignites it! Manchester United as they strive to march out of one era and into another. Snatch a lead for Rude. Flung in by Palmer. Held as far as Caicedo! He has hit that with special purity. Nailed it! 1 each. And that is that. And Rude has to settle for it. A game which in the end had no climactic moment, it had no punchline, but at least after half-time it did have moments, notable ones.
Last weekend brought positive aspects and missed negative results, but who can build on those promising signs now? Fall Isak's way, Chelsea with Palmer taking control of the situation. That's a magnificent pass if Neto gets there first, which he does. Jackson scores, but it's all about Cole Palmer. It's a magnificent pass, a classic, clinical, coal-fired counter, and Chelsea lead. Livramento doing well, likewise Joe Linton. Barnes playing in, Hall, and there is Isak. 1-1, bundled in from the closest of close ranges. Alexander Isak gets Newcastle back on level terms.
Chelsea's much stronger, many more options.
And this man in full flow as well. It's Palmer! Straight through Nick Pope. And he's taken the barely 75 seconds of the second half. Chelsea retake the lead. And the referee signals the end of the game. Another Cole Palmer masterclass.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me. Hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight.